Welcome back, friends. September is Deaf Awareness Month, and I believe, Tom, this is your first time
Yes.
doing sign language with me.
Until I asked you, I saw sign of the day, and I was thinking, you mean funny signs that people? But
Yes.
This is a lot better.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
Well, I do enjoy a good funny sign, though. I will tell you that.
And I just remember one time we had a group of kids come up,
yes.
and they were hearing impaired. You noticed that, and you started speaking with them, and it opened a world. It was difficult to introduce them to because you were able to speak their language.
Yes. I remember that. I had forgotten that until you just brought that up, and now I remember that. And I've told our viewers, and I've told Maddie before, if you see a deaf person out and about, they love it when you can talk to them or sign to them.
Sure,
or at least
anybody.
Any little sign, anything. It's communication, like
Yes.
you said. And they appreciate that. Yeah. Well, Tom, since this is our first time doing sign language word of the day, I thought it would be nice to let's learn to say, what is your name? Okay. And then you can fingerspell your name.
Okay.
Because in the deaf community, my sign name is Jeremy. Now, I got my sign name because a deaf person gave me my sign name. You have to have a deaf person give you a sign name. So I can't make it up for you.
Okay, that's fine.
But
so I would have to spell it?
So yes, we'll spell your name until one of our deaf viewers, like Catherine Squashingroff, who we love, can give you a sign name. My sign name is Jeremy because I like to sing. I grew up singing in church.
Okay.
So the sign for sing is an S like this, but since my name is Jay, you take a J and that is my sign name.
So your sign name is this?
Yes.
Is there position of the hand, or is
it's just more like a fist, almost like I think of this as like the choir.
Okay.
In the on the stands,
But
I just do a J.
Yes. Sing would be this.
Sing, yep, with an S.
And this is Jeremy.
And Jeremy.
All right.
Yes.
You're
doing so well already. So
wait.
What?
But do other people then know your? How do you?
How do you tell them your sign name?
Yes.
When you're introducing or being introduced to someone, they'll say, "What is your name?" And that's what we're going to learn today. Name is this. They'll be like, "What's your name?" And sign language is almost like a broken language. You don't have to use every single word. You could say, "What is your name?" But if you're approaching a deaf person, you could say, "Name."
Yeah,
and they'll know. They know exactly
name.
What you mean.
Yeah.
Name. And so I would say, here's how I would introduce myself to the first time to a deaf person. They'd say name. I was like, "My name is Jeremy. Sign name Jeremy."
Okay.
So you kind of let them know.
You make the connection.
You make the connection. You spell it to let them know your name, and then you do your sign name if you have one. So, and hopefully our deaf viewer will give Tom. I want to say that I ran into Catherine Squashingroff at a price cutter years ago, and she gave you a sign name because of your mustache. I'll be honest, I cannot remember what it is.
That's right.
It was
You haven't
almost
had
like
to use it.
like a T for Tom, something up here with your mustache.
Oh, okay.
However, Catherine, if you're watching, or Shelby, her daughter, let me know because I forgot what she gave.
Okay, that's
but
fine.
We'll get you a sign name.
That's kind of an honor, actually.
It is. Oh, for sure.
You're invited into a community that way. That's great.
Absolutely. And it's usually off a trait or something that you like or something. So basically, Tom, for name, you just take your fingers like this and put name.
Right over left.
Right over left, name.
Okay. Name.
Again, that's all you need to do. If you're approaching somebody and want to meet them, you're like, "What's your name?" And a lot of it has to, and you're a good actor because I knew you grew up in theater, a lot of it's facials too.
Yes.
Your face tells you if you're happy, sad, angry, frustrated. When you're signing something, almost like when you're typing a text, you don't know the inflection of your voice.
True.
But your face will do it when you're signing with somebody.
I see that many times when I'm watching sign language, a face is very mobile. The person who's, doing that.
Yes. So your name would be T.
T.
You take T, O.
O.
And then take your 3 fingers over your thumb for an M.
So
M.
like this.
Yes, you got it. Tom.
Okay.
T.
O.
M. That's perfect.
T again. What is T?
T.
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 Okay.
T. Yeah.
Oh, crossing. All right.
Yep.
T. O. M.
Perfect. That is it.
T. O.
M.
M.
And then once we get your sign name, you could say T-O-M, and you're like, sign name, whatever it is. Yes.
Sign name?
Sign. Yep, sign.
Backwards.
Name.
Okay. Name.
And then
whatever.
And then whatever it is.
T-O-M.
You did awesome! That was so good. I had so
You know,
much fun.
I spoke to someone who was part of an organization for the hearing impaired. He told me that American Sign Language is actually, it aligns with French rather than English.
That's very true.
The
I knew the
English would not share their way of communicating, so the person went to France, and so the way it's put together is more like French than English.
And by the way, I ran into a deaf person on a cruise ship from England.
Yeah.
We could not communicate because their sign language
That's
difference.
it. Yeah.
Yep. Well, good job, Tom. That's our sign of the day.
Right. Lots more fun ahead on Unscripted, so don't go away.
Even the way they count.
Yeah.